What good and bad habits do you have? Most of you probably have no clue. What do you mean good habits or bad habits? Let's agree on a habit. It's something you do without even thinking about. It's just something that your body and brain just naturally do it. Nothing required. It just happens. For instance, when you first get up, how do you get up? Some people get up at 4, some people get up at 7, some people get up at 6:32. Whatever the case, I don't know. Is that a good habit or bad habit? You decide. So I'll say there's good, there's bad. I'll say positive versus negative, and then I'll go neutral because some things don't matter. Like I put my left sock on first, then I put my right sock on. I'd consider that a neutral thing. So what I'm gonna encourage you to do is go through, start from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, list out all your habits, and then determine if it's positive or negative or neutral. When I first heard this, I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. What's the point? Well, the point is, I just asked, what habits do you have? And most of you were like, I don't really know what habits I have. Exactly. So how do you know if they're good or bad if you don't know what they are? Make a list. And honestly, it's more fun than you think. It's hard to get started. But once you get started, you're like, hey, this is kind of cool. I didn't even know I had that habit right there. And so I didn't even realize, like, anytime I drive, I listen to an audiobook. I didn't think about it. That's a good habit. It's basically reading right there while driving. Good. And I had no clue that I had this bad thing. I had a bad habit of not making my bed, first chance I get in the morning. Like, oh yeah, I should. It's simple. It's right there. I thought about it. I just don't. So what I want you to do from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, list out all your good and bad habits, and then kind of put a positive, a negative, or neutral, because, some of them don't matter. Because even the way you wake up makes a difference. Some people, that alarm goes off and they hit snooze. Some could argue that's good. Some will argue that's bad. You know what? You be the judge. Some people, that alarm goes off, they stand up and make their bed. Some people stand up, go brush their teeth because they know if they just lay in bed a little bit longer, that's going to make it a little bit rougher. Some people have 2 alarms, a 5 a.m. alarm, a 5:02 alarm, so that way they don't have to rely on the snooze. We all have these little tricks of the trade. Bam. Then after you get up, what do? All right, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, try to hype yourself up for the day. I don't know, look in the mirror, tell yourself, let's go. Some people pray. I don't know what habits you have. Matter of fact, you don't know what habits you have. But if you list them out and then write positive, negative, or neutral next to them, you'd be surprised what you can learn about yourself. Because once you know that, now we can make adjustments. And next week, we'll talk about making more good habits and reducing our bad habits. You can accomplish anything you want as long as you want to sacrifice and put in the work. I believe in you. Go get them.